Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Are you feeling good? Is there any of you that feeling under the weather? No? No. Okay. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing good today. So where were we? Oh, I remember. So last week I already told you that this week we're going to learn about comparatives, right? Okay, so we'll get into it. Comparatives and common irregular. Okay. But before we get started, I would like to let you guys know there are a few learning goals that I would like to achieve today. So the first one is students will be able to use comparatives in daily conversation. It is very important. And then second, students will be able to compare people, places, or any other objects or things. And lastly, I hope my students will be able to express their preferences naturally. Okay, before we get to the materials, I want you guys to look at these two pictures. And you guys can tell me what you have in mind about these pictures. Starting with Jose, I think. What do you think, Jose?
On the right one,
Mm-hmm.
the red color, but the left one is not.
Okay, so the right one has more bright color than the left one. Okay, very good, Jose. What about you, Baita? What do you think?
The left one
Mm-hmm.
is older than the right one.
Okay, the right one is older than the left one. Interesting. And what about you, Galuh?
My phone is less mobile than my phone.
Okay, very good. Next, about these two. What do you guys think? Anyone? Jose?
I think the right one is more delicious than the left one.
Okay, so you think pizza is more delicious than mie ayam? Okay.
No, but I think that the ayam is more delicious.
Okay. Baita is disagree with you. He said that mie ayam is more delicious than pizza. So, guys, as I can see from what you guys just said, I can see that you guys are doing the same pattern. It is to compare between those pictures. And when you guys are comparing something, there is a certain specific grammar that you guys are using, which is the comparatives that we are going to learn today. Let's start what is comparative. So comparatives are adjective forms used to compare two things. Please take notes because this is very important. This is only to compare two things. And then comparatives show that something has more of a quality than something else. So in simple, comparatives is to show that something has more than something else. Do you guys get it? What is comparative for? To compare two things. Very good. And when you're going to use comparatives, when you guys are speaking or writing, there are two ways to form a comparative. The first one is for short adjective, and then the second one is for the long adjective. As you guys can see, to form a short adjective, we're going to use adjective plus suffix er plus than. For example, my car is faster than yours. Galuh, can you tell me which one is the comparative?
Is that
Okay, which one? Which one?
faster?
Faster. Okay, but don't forget than. Okay, because you have to use than in the end. So the comparative is faster than. And then the second one, for long adjective, we're going to form it with more plus adjective plus than. Okay? For example, this book is more interesting than that one. Which one is the comparative? More interesting than. Okay, you guys don't have to be afraid to be incorrect. Just speak up, okay? And then, as you guys can see the pattern, there is 3 rules that you guys have to follow regarding the adjective you guys are using. So for one syllable adjectives, you guys only have to add er to make a comparative adjective. For example, tall, change it into taller for comparative. And then for 2 syllable adjectives ending in y, er, ow, or le, you guys can change it the last alphabet into I plus er. So, for example, happy, you guys change it into happier. Okay? And then for the long adjectives, it is 2 plus syllables. You guys have to use more plus the adjective. So, for example, expensive, you guys turn it into more expensive. Okay? What are you counting, Jose? The syllables?
Yes.
Expensive. It is more than 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Is there anything you guys would like to ask before we get to the next slide? Not yet? Okay, very good. Okay, we'll get to the example sentences that usually we use in daily conversation. I would like to ask Galuh and Baita to act the dialogues. Galuh as A and then Baita as B.
Okay. Which restaurant do you prefer? I prefer Pizza Hut. It's cheaper than Burger Town. But Burger Town is more popular than Pizza Town.
Okay, very good. You guys speak well. And then, is there anyone can tell me which one is the comparative in these dialogues?
Cheaper than.
Cheaper than, correct. Is it short or long adjective?
Short.
Short, why?
Because it has two syllables.
It has 2 children. Yes, very good. It only has 1 syllable. Is there anything else? Any comparative in these dialogues?
Popular than.
More popular than. Okay, why do you think the word popular used more to make comparative?
Because the popular word have more than 2 syllables.
Yes, how many?
Popular.
Yes, very good, Jose. It seems like you guys have already understand. Okay, for the word up, I'm going to ask you guys once again to speak up. So you guys can take a look at these 2 brands, and then I would like you guys to make sentences based on your own opinion using comparatives. And if you disagree with what your friend said, you guys can say another sentence. Who's going to start? Jose?
I think Apple camera is better than Samsung.
Okay, very good. Baita?
Apple is more good than Samsung.
Okay, alright, okay. What about you, Galuh?
Samsung is cheaper than Apple.
Samsung is cheaper than Apple. Okay, so I heard 3 different comparatives. Jose, he said Apple is better than Samsung. Galuh, she said Samsung cheaper than Apple. And then Baita, she said Apple is more good than Samsung. And this will lead us to the next materials that I'm going to teach you, which is common irregular in comparative. Because what Baita just said, Apple is more good than Samsung is incorrect in the grammar. Why? Because in comparative, there are several words that do not follow the usual rule for comparative forming. As you guys can see, there are 5 words that do not follow the usual forming of comparatives. The first one is good. I think this is what Baita meant before, and Jose has already used it, right? So when you are going to make a comparative based on the word good, you can't say more good. You guys can also say gooder. You guys have to say better. Okay, and Jose has already used it. You said Apple is better than Samsung. It is correct. And then there's also bad. When you guys are going to make comparative for the word bad, you can't say more bad or better. You have to say worse. And then for the word far, you guys have to say farther or further. Okay? And then for the word little, but in amount context. Okay? In amount context, you guys have to say less. And then for the word much or many, you guys have to replace it with more for the comparative. Is it understandable? Okay, so next time, make sure you guys don't make the same mistake as what Baita did earlier, okay? Don't say, it is more good, it is gooder, say better, okay?
Right there.
Yes. And then for our last activity, I would like I would like to ask you to speak up once again. There is 3 questions that I'm going to ask each of you, okay? And each of you can answer based on your opinion because these lessons meant to make you guys can express preferences naturally, like I said on the lessons goal, okay? So the first one is which is better for traveling, train or plane? I'm going to ask Galuh.
Okay. I think training is from better than playing.
Plane, okay. Why is it Galuh?
Because training is faster than playing.
Okay, very good, Galuh. I see that you already using the irregular form of comparative. She said train is better for traveling. And then she also said it is because train is faster than plane. And then the second one, which is more useful for students, laptop or tablet? I'm going to ask Jose.
Okay, I think laptop is more useful than tablet.
Okay, why is it?
I think laptop is more convenient.
You think laptop is more convenient? Okay, very good. And then the last question, which country is more attractive for studying abroad? Baita, you can answer?
Which country is more attractive for studying abroad? I think that Japan is the most attractive country to study abroad.
Okay, why?
Because I already able to use the language, Japanese language.
You can speak Japanese then.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, okay, konnichiwa, kawaii. Is that's all that I understand from Japanese. And then is there any other reasons? Why do you think Japan is more attractive for studying abroad?
Because the view is the most incredible.
Incredible than other countries.
Japan is the best.
Japan is the best. Okay, very good. Let's give applause for Baita. Okay, finally, I can see that you guys are finally speaking up. And now you guys can speak with a correct grammar. Regarding comparatives, you guys already study the forming, the grammar, and you guys can already study the irregular form of comparatives. And then we finally get to the end of our lesson. And what have we learned today, guys? Tell me. What do you think, Jose? What have we learned today?
You say the irregular and irregular.
Okay, using the irregular and regular comparatives, right? How many kind of comparatives?
Two.
Two. What are they?
Short
Short
and long.
and long. Very good. And when you're using the short one, what do you add to the word?
Or
ER. Very good. And for the long one?
more.
More. Yes. Okay. So what was the easiest part of the lesson, guys? Is it easy? Or do you guys think this lesson is very difficult to follow?
It's easy because you explain it in good grade.
Oh, thank you, Baita. So there's nothing difficult in this lesson? No? Okay, so I guess that concludes my lesson for today. Thank you guys for paying attention. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.